Nudging, I think, is going to be a fun little battle to watch here. Two individual talents on these squads that both mean a lot to what their teams try to accomplish throughout the season. Jojo Cats tried to take center stage here. He can't, and it's Samba who denies Jelly's initial effort, and we are off and running. These teams not wasting any time in our final match of the night.
Yeah, and you called it out. The demo came out. Adverse taking out Nudging, and I think it's going to be a battle of trying to get under each other's skin. I could totally see that of, okay, I'm going to try and tilt this guy, he's going to try and tilt me, and we're going to see who cracks first.
I don't know, I would give... Hello, Samba almost just... It would have been an impressive goal, but he almost put it into his own net. But I'd give Arizona the edge there when it comes to getting under the skin. I mean, this is the school that once upon a time had fire and planting cargo on their roster. So,
True.
Jelly, Jojo Cats, and Nudging, they've learned a thing or two. This has popped up for Adverse out of the corner. Got around one, but Jelly makes the stop. And Nava couldn't catch up to that, but Samba does. This is a juicy opportunity for Arlington, but they can't get to that ball. Adverse a little late, and Nava's got to steer that away with Jojo Cats right on the doorstep.
Well, Jojo got the bump and got that boost out of the corner, so Nava's running around trying to pick up little dimes, and Nava and Adverse go up at the same time. That shot's on target, but turned away by the crossbar. But still, Arizona flat-footed in the box, can't really climb out, and thankfully, that ball just finds its way right into Jelly's chest, but Samba continues to press, and just like that, UT Arlington strike first.
And that's got to be great for Samba because Nudging tried to take him off the line not 15 seconds ago when Arizona was downfield, and then they went after him again, and he had avoided contact there. I mean, at some point, it's like, hey, Arizona, hit him like you mean it. Didn't work out. Arizona falls behind. Thanks to Samba and Adverse, of course. Samba trying to play table setter here. Needs one more touch. Doesn't have it. Nava does, but there's no way Adverse can dive in on this, especially with Nudging trying to bump him at midfield, and it's Adverse who pops that away through a lot of traffic.
What a battle again. Adverse and Nudging. Nudging got the better of him the first time around, and it was just a little too wide. And then Adverse swooped in for that save, but this is going to be dangerous. No one home. And Nudging throws it into the corner. He just had to put it on target.
Or just wait for a teammate to come up and put that in because there was nobody on the Arlington side in front of their net. Now a great pass from Nava, blocked by Jojo Cats on a point-blank shot from Adverse. And now Jelly got this ball through, needs one more touch. It'll have to come from Nudging and a routine play set away by Adverse.
Oh, and Adverse, I think inadvertently bumped Jojo Cats there, but two go for Arizona and turned away by Nava. Good stance there. And Adverse just launching on target. Jojo Cats can't get the bicycle kick. And UT Arlington running away with game one.
This is not the Arizona defense we saw just 24 hours ago against LSU. They got up for that match. They were fired up to take on the undefeated Tigers and almost beat them. Now they are giving up empty netters to UT Arlington. A little different. The Mavericks taking the fight right to Arizona. The Texas teams play pretty aggressively by default. Samba throws one over towards Adverse, but he wisely waits back in midfield, and it'll be Nava who takes that. Got boost first. Not the ball. Oh, the demolition opened things up, but Nudging could not get on top of that ball to dump it under the bar.
Oh, my. Right idea there from Jojo Cats. Take out the defender, and that is not an easy play to demo a guy on the back wall, but somehow he took him out, but Nudging unable to get the shot on target as Adverse goes up and gets bumped again by Nudging, but Arizona needs to start getting to work, as still down by 2, nearing 1 minute to go here in game number 1. And the offense, while they have put up 6 shots, none of them memorable.
Jelly looking for a teammate. It's Jojo Cats, but instead he finds Samba. Big problem. Samba's not a teammate. It's 3-0.
And UT Arlington continue to catch Arizona getting way too aggressive in the offensive half. And I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but all 3 goals have just been long clears over their heads that have been on target.
Pretty close to it. Jelly almost forced one through, but Samba's there, guides that to the corner, quickly downfield. Got Adverse doing donuts at the center line, waiting for his time to come up. Instead, it's Nava that does for a moment, and Adverse will set up Nava. Backboard, here comes Adverse to make it 4-0, but Nudging has the clear. Arizona trying to break up a shutout with less than 30 seconds to play. Just fighting for pride at this point in game 1 to get any kind of momentum at all, just to see the ball go into the blue net, and Adverse determined to make it not happen.
Wow, I don't know.
JoJo blocked again, this time by Nava.
Oh my goodness, Arizona can't buy a goal right now, but Jelly puts some coins into the piggy bank on this one, and Arizona gets their first one.
Better late than never. It at least confirms to them that, yes, that's a regulation-sized goal. The ball will fit. 9 seconds left. Need a miracle to actually make this into a game. But it is the last match of the night. JoJo Cats got a good launch, but Nava will cut that out. And that is the end of game 1. UT Arlington trying to make it a Texas sweep tonight on CRL.
Well, and UT Arlington coming into this one with a strategy, and the strategy is let's just outlast. Let's see how their endurance is, because right now, Arizona throwing heavy blows, but it's sucking the wind out of them right now, and UT Arlington can just run downfield, uncontested, put shots on target, and it's easy work for them right now. So right now, it's Arizona's job to turn this series around and make UT Arlington work for their goals.
UNT over on our sister stream, College Carball. You can, of course, watch the squad stream with us here. They beat North Texas beat North Texas. UNT beat Oregon 3-1, dropping Oregon to 2-2, giving us one less team with a winning record in the West, as UNT sits right near the top with LSU. LSU 9-0, UNT 9-1, because that one is LSU. Texas teams having quite the night between this stream and College Carball stream. Nudging, stopping this ball as Arizona tries to go to work. They have to deal with incoming traffic. They've done so, but Jelly had to wait a moment to get that midfield boost, and that little delay gives UT Arlington this opportunity. And Samba will have a look to center, but should be cleared away. Nava did get there. I'll tell you what, they're making something out of nothing here. UT Arlington might even get a shot on net by the end of all this. That is at least thrown in front, but Jelly finally clears.
Yeah, they were turning a molehill into a mountain there, Stacks. And, you know, it just seems like Arizona, the communication isn't quite there. We've seen so many double commits, and it just seems like they're trying to do too much on the field right now. They need to just stick to the basics, and it'll start to work for them. But UT Arlington, all offense here in the first minute, and Nava gets the double.
This is pretty good. I mean, there's a lot of nothing going on here. Doesn't really have anybody to pass to. We'll just drop that in. No problem. What a shot. What a statement made early in this game, too. Last game was, I think the desk said it, it's going to be a little ugly. That first game was at times. There was nothing ugly about that out of Nava.
Yeah, it's impressive, these shots that they're creating for themselves. You were saying it, you know, creating something out of nothing. And Samba, zero respect from the touch there from... Oh
no!
The bum.
Jelly.
Oh, bye.
Moment of silence. Moment of silence for Jelly.
Have a nice trip. See you next fall.
Oh, that's brutal. Well, third goal of the series for Samba. It is 2-0 to UT Arlington, Arizona. I mean, the only goal they got was with 9 seconds left in a game that was, for all intents and purposes, over. Now they got to come up with a couple here. They got to come up with 3 ultimately if they want to win. Samba has that on target just about, and Nava just pokes it home, and this series is getting well out of hand.
Yeah, UT Arlington can do no wrong right now. It seems like they've just got a magnet towards the orange net, and anything they throw at it just seems to find the way to the back of it. And Arizona, tons of work to put in, but through the first 2 minutes of gameplay, look at the scoreboard stacks. 0 shots for Arizona. There's one.
Okay. Did that even count? I mean, that was pretty close. Yes, it did. And Jelly gets the opener for Arizona. Hey, it comes with 3 minutes left this time while they're down 3-0, so at least they've got a shot at coming back. There's a lot of Rocket League to go here, and that's a great sign with Jelly very aggressive on that play against a much more aggressive Texas squad.
I mean, is it a good sign? Took 2 minutes to get your first shot, and it wasn't due to the offense, or the defense rather, of UT Arlington. It was just their midfield play and just their aggressive, hyper-aggressive offense that Arizona just couldn't break out of.
Would you rather be down 3-0 or 3-1? How about 3-2? Oh, saved away by Samba.
That was close. They're starting to warm up, and I mean, you're right, Stack. Still 1/2 of Rocket League to play, only down by 2, and the high potential, there it is, baby. Just like that, Arizona right back in it.
Sometimes you'll get these opportunities. That ball is high up in the corner, and Samba had to get on his horse to try and catch up. He could not. Nudging gets his first of the series, and all of a sudden, this runaway is accidentally turned into a game. We'll see for how long, as Samba will pop that one up for Nava. Here go the Mavericks. Nava tried to wait out Jelly. Samba doing the same, waiting out the defense. Baited them all out.
Wow.
Adverse on target, and he scores a laugher.
Just bask in the glory of this shot. Look at the pre-flip.
Whew.
That is pretty to find the angle to put that right side, because if he's just going for the shot and doesn't pre-flip before he touches that ball, he's going to hit that and it's going left side. Instead, he puts it all the way right. That is some mechanics, my friend. I am completely in awe of that.
This is the 12th series of the season for UT Arlington. First time they have faced Arizona. Both teams right around the 500 mark. Arizona 3-3. UT Arlington trying to go to 6-6. That's just kind of the weirdness of the CRL schedule. Some schedules very front-loaded, some back-loaded. We're all going to the same destination in the end, looking for the Western Conference Championship. This is out to the side. Adverse delays. Arizona trying to get back into this game. Novice having none of it. One-on-one with Nudging, but it's Nudging and Jelly that come out the victors on that exchange, but they didn't keep possession. All they did was maybe delay the inevitable. Adverse with a great centering ball, and JoJo Cats had to make a late adjustment to get to it.
Here we go, Stacks. 1 minute to go here in game number 2. Time to get to work, and it starts right now for Arizona as pressing downfield. Good infield pass, good demo, but better save from Samba. And oh my, the defense on point for UT Arlington.
And Samba was waiting and waiting and waiting. I think somebody maybe needed to run up the backboard and try to take him out, because as soon as he landed on the backboard, he was always going to make that save. JoJo Cats has a lane, and Samba comes in to pick his pocket. Down to 30 seconds left. Arizona tried to score late again to give themselves a chance. Jelly got the full boost, but then he got the full bump from, I believe it was Samba, and that kills off any kind of counterattack.
Yeah, in that situation, you got to learn how to do the Samba. Get away from the defender. Get away from the opponent trying to bump you. But instead, UT Arlington. Oh, that one almost going in, but they hang on here and weather the storm that Arizona put up and put Arizona on match point.
You know, Subi, this, I don't know how this is really working out between us here. Like, you know, when I'm with Daz, like, we'll get, if we got a shot at 10 games, we'll get 10 games. We got a shot at going 6 and out here. Back-to-back sweeps. We cannot have this.
You know, I get it. The teams want you guys to put in some work. They think you guys need practice. These guys, they're listening. They're like, hey,
want you out of here as quick as they can.
Oh, dang it. That was a good one. Oh, man, I got nothing.
All right, well, we'll see what Arizona has. They get their backs against the wall here. Down 0-2, needing a reverse sweep to go over 500. Haven't been there, I think, at any point in the season. I think they started out very slow. They've been battling to get to 3-3, and they have a lead in game 3 and a must-win.
And I was just about to say, Arizona needs to score within the first 30 seconds of this game, make a statement, but also they need the spirit uplifting feeling of just being ahead, being on top. And there it is, 2 seconds into game number 3. They get their first goal.
And they're threatening another. They still are. Jelly challenging Adverse. He does make the stop, but that's a whiff out in front. So it sets up another opportunity for the Wildcats that is very short-lived. This will go all the way back to Jelly, who will have to forego the corner boost, and that landed right at Nava, but just off the mark a little bit. Here goes nudging. Right down the middle, and it's saved by Samba, pushing that to the corner. Samba will try again, try to catch the Arizona defense napping, but nudging will have that off to the corner. Didn't get it out of harm's way, though. It is just a jailbreak towards the net, and still Jelly made the save. It looked like they had virtually 3-0, and somehow Arizona keeps their lead.
Oh, double from Adverse.
Make it a triple.
Around looking for more.
Oh, I thought he would have had JoJo as well, but he didn't. And Arizona comes out somehow only lightly scarred.
Oh my, great sequence there. And, almost getting another one, but JoJo Cats turned away by Adverse. And again, the defense holding on, but a rare miss in the demo almost coming out, but JoJo Cats finishes. Good offensive push from Arizona.
Yeah, this is just really awkward for Samba. Had to avoid the attacker coming over the top, and then by the time he could react, it was just too late. Just that little hesitation that you can force when you're threatening contact. Sometimes it's enough. Jelly got the demo and the boost steal. Now he's circling around for a shot, and Adverse got just enough to throw that play off, and he's downfield, but JoJo Cats jumps in front. Look, when you're last man back, you cannot afford to just sit in the net. Got to be proactive, and the defense of Arizona was to keep UT Arlington off the board. We'll see if Arizona can continue to match Arlington's level of aggressiveness. They've got to at least hit the ball, Arlington. That's a few whiffs that have led to goals.
Right back into the series, but here comes Adverse looking for the first one, and Nava couldn't get the touch on that. Thought he was going for the redirect, and Samba baits out Jelly, but that actually pays off for Jelly as he gets the demo and the turnover in favor of Arizona.
Hey, I love a good fake as much as the next guy. It almost worked out. Now Nava blocked by JoJo Cats. Here comes Jelly and Samba, and it's Jelly that wins the challenge. Got full boost, got the backboard touch, but could not drop that down in a spot where nudging could just run onto it. JoJo Cat still keeps us in the zone, though, and that slows down Arlington maybe enough that Arizona can set up another counter and keep this pressure on. It is a new look Arizona Wildcat squad. You can see Arlington kind of hesitating along the goal line now. They look just like maybe they're a little shaken here.
Yeah, they kind of are unsure how they went down so quickly, and that's why it was so important to score so quickly into this game. 30 seconds. It was 2 seconds. What am I thinking? I wanted them to score within 30, but they came out, made a statement, and just held on. You can sit back and relax if you want, but that's not the Arizona play style as Nava goes up, nudging comes in and denies the shot.
Adverse picks JoJo's pocket, but it's only Adverse forward. And the solo effort trying to beat 3 defenders by himself doesn't work. Samba needs a double, doesn't have it. And then Nava took that away from Adverse. The communication, Subi, I think we've all been there. You know, when we're calming with a teammate and we go down, and then it's like, well, you know, we're losing. I don't feel like communicating as much.
Wow.
Well, that's how a game gets out of hand, and you miss out on opportunities like they did a moment ago.
Yeah, absolutely. Communication, big factor. Great redirect from Samba.
He's got this.
Oh, my goodness. 400 IQ pass right here.
Oh, this is brilliant. I mean, how many times do you see a player try to make that play and put it anywhere near the target, whether it's CRL, RLCS, even back in the rival series. That time, the 1 out of a million, they convert, and it's a game again. 1 goal, 1 minute to work with as UT Arlington tries to keep the sweep alive.
So you're saying there's a chance. Oh, and another
I'm saying
one?
There is a chance. A very good chance.
The passes from Samba have been incredible, and another one there, but unfortunately for UT Arlington, we're adverse all the way back in net. Yeah. What was going on there?
Yeah, he kept turning off that play. It's like just maybe the threat of Arizona coming up, a little too great. Didn't feel like that was the time. No panic out of Arlington. Oh, JoJo Cats is in a real rough spot. This is still loose in front. 1 stop made, another made by nudging, and Arizona somehow came out of that unscathed. Still a chance. Nava whiffed it entirely. Samba can still get to this, though, but everybody misses. Is anybody going to touch the ball the final 10 seconds? It goes all the way across for JoJo Cats, and that opportunity goes by the wayside for Arlington. JoJo spikes it, and we go to game 4.
Just a flurry of offense in the first minute and 15 seconds of this game, and then Arizona could just sit comfortably back on defense, where I think, they felt they could win this game because they were so aggressive in games 1 and 2 and continued to get those long clears over their heads. But in this one, hey, let's go out, score early, and then we can rely on our defense, and they did exactly that.
Yeah, I guess it helps when you score 2 seconds into a game that you absolutely must win.
Just do that every time.
Yeah, exactly. Just score more.
Yeah,
duh.
Easy.
You and I could coach this team.
Well, don't give yourself too much credit.
Hey, look, I might have a playoff squad that was not going to be a playoff squad. So, give me some credit. I know what I'm talking about here.
Fair enough, but for Arizona, now they've thrust themselves right back into the series, and the reverse sweep dreams are officially alive, but still 2 games ahead of them that are must-wins against a very, very aggressive UT Arlington squad. And those passes that we were seeing coming out in the last 15 seconds of game number 3, oh man, Arizona is going to have to keep their head on a swivel.
All right, can Arizona keep it going? Maybe not. Nava, decent ball forward, and UT Arlington will get the first attack.
Oh,
Samba,
baby.
Adverse for the lead, and that's just nothing towards the net. Here goes Arizona, nudging in JoJo Cats. Couldn't get the ball downfield very quickly, and Arlington's able to recover. Mavericks on the attack again.
Bang.
This time Adverse wants it, but the double is high.
Almost had it, but that's a tough read. Trying to get that ball from all the way up there to go all the way down there where the net is Adverse. Going to try and continue that ball through the corner, but Samba keeps it alive for UT Arlington. Right now, Arizona comfortable on defense, and Jelly barely misses that double tap.
He had it lined up, now nudging, trying to get over one, and that's going to be loose in front for Jelly. What a setup out of nudging.
Oh, baby, carrying it all the way from midfield, gets 1-2, and off of the crossbar, and a rare miss from Adverse there. Entire team relying on to get something to keep the Jelly player from scoring, and he comes in, and Arizona again, early lead.
Nudging's had a hand in 5 goals in this series. 2 he scored himself, 3 assists. Making a difference for the Arizona Wildcats. Adverse avoids the contact from nudging from behind. Now Samba downfield. Adverse threatening the redirect. I think he did make contact, but nudging made the save nonetheless. And now JoJo Cats just launching one, almost like a siege engine downfield. This will be Jelly to intercept at midfield. That midfield battle has been something Arizona seems to have focused on now over the last game and a half, Scooby, and it's paying off dividends as JoJo Cats doubles the lead.
Oh, and you just have UT Arlington scratching their heads on defense. You see 2 bunched up in the corner. Another was sitting at the top of the box. Nobody had the back line covered up, and that just spells disaster. And Arizona going to take that freebie.
Nava and the Arlington Mavericks wondering what has gone wrong. They've got a game and a half or so to figure it out. The pressure's really starting to kind of shift here, as the pressure was on Arizona to stay alive. Now it's on Arlington to not squander a 2-0 series lead.
I mean, that just looked like games 1 and 2 Arizona rearing its ugly head. You saw that third man creeping up past midfield, and UT Arlington pushes the ball downfield. And if they put that on target, they're cutting that lead immediately in half. But again, Arizona doing good work on offense, and just as I say that, the ball goes right into the orange half.
Jelly pressured by Adverse, but it's nudging that plays around 2. Only Adverse to beat it. He forced that ball through, but Adverse's defense just enough to send that ball off to the corner, and you'll have to throw one on target here. Easily stopped by nudging. Into the second half here, Arizona looking very promising, but remember, Arlington did get a goal late in game 3, and they had their chances, really good chances, to tie that game. Arizona needs an insurance goal, and Nava denies them one.
There's going to be a good push, but that pass a little too far forward. Nava couldn't catch up to it. And Jelly, this is a dangerous ball right in the front of their own goal. But you see Nava rotating back there. You see him back at midfield. Perfect positioning, but Jelly, good defensive stance right on that goal line. And Samba picks it back up. But again, Jelly, good defensive stance. This kid is everywhere right now.
Nava plays that ball out to mid. That's great. And Samba was coming on, and Nava just kept going on through, and he had to. Kind of ill-advised that of Samba. Dove in unnecessarily. Nava got a demo, but it's so far behind the play. We'll see if it matters. JoJo's already back on the field. Nava's whiffed. Samba tried to set up Adverse, who avoided contact, but JoJo Katz makes the save. All that chaos well out in front on the wings, and JoJo very casually in the net just says, nah, no thanks.
Right now, Arizona's winning the game of speed. They're continually getting to those balls, and just as I say that, you see nudging get beat out, but they're beating UT Arlington to the important balls, and baby, there it is.
What am I talking about?
I don't know what you're talking about, and I never do. That's why I don't listen to half the things you say, but Arizona up by 3, and when you look at the series on paper stacks, I mean, heavy UT Arlington in games 1 and 2, and 3 and 4 have been all Arizona.
Every time on Utopia, I get my colors mixed up. 3-0. It's going to be a tie series. We can know that, because UT Arlington has just looked lost and dazed and confused. JoJo Katz up top, blocked away. A rare positive for the Arlington defense. Samba thought about maybe going through and going after nudging instead. Maybe a little bit of my turn offense, and that's not going to serve anybody except Arizona, who continues to push an advantage. JoJo looking for maybe a highlight reel setup, if nothing else. But they don't need anything else. They've got a 3-goal lead with only 15 seconds left, and this series is going to Game 5. Reverse sweep, very much looking like a thing for the Arizona Wildcats, who just look like they have transformed since very early on in Game 3. All aboard the comeback train. Next stop, Champions Field.
One thing Arizona knows how to do, it's bear down, baby. Backs pressed against the wall. Doesn't matter. As long as there's still fight left in the cat, they're going to stay in it. And my goodness, stay in it did they. They brought the house in games 3 and 4. And right now, UT Arlington needs to scramble to figure out how to stop this powerful offense.
I got an idea. Hit the ball. How many times have we seen Arlington whiff in this series and immediately lead to Arizona goals? We weren't seeing it as much in the first couple of games, and gee willikers, they outscore Arizona 7-3. And then all of a sudden, the whiffs come out, and they don't score as much. And they don't defend as well. And now this 2-0 lead has been squandered. It's going to be a very simple case for Samba, Adverse, and Nava. Get the body on the ball. Get it downfield. Don't try to do anything too fancy. Communication, they'll avoid a reverse sweep. They don't communicate. congratulations on reaching 4-3 Arizona.
Yeah, that's all it's going to boil down to is who communicates better, because I think both of these teams are pretty level with each other. They're both at that, par playing field as far as CRL teams go. And the mechanics are pretty similar. You've got nudging and adverse who can almost replicate each other on one another's teams. And right now, it's definitely nudging outplaying adverse in this moment in time.
We always like to say last match of the night on any CRL show, it is where all the crazy comes out. And maybe that's the explanation for what has happened to Texas Arlington. The Mavericks have looked like a very different team between games 2 and 3. So too is Arizona. On the verge of a reverse sweep. Nobody has broken through early on in this 5th game, where you have to imagine the nerves are going to be there. This is a big one for both these teams. Right around the 500 mark in the standings and right on the edge. Right now, Arlington would be in, Arizona would be out.
And I think more pressure lies on UT Arlington right now. I mean, if you're in the territory where you're looking at getting reversed, what
in the world was that? That might be the worst thing I have ever seen in CRL.
If by worst you mean the best, then yeah.
That is what happens there?
That's called no communication, my friend. And remember what we were talking about before Game 5 started? Whoever communicates better is going to win. Well, just force your opponents to be mute, and you're going to win.
You know how the goal cam just kind of zooms back to whoever had the last touch and credit for the goal?
Yeah, nudging was over his popcorn.
This close-up of the orange net, or rather of the, of the blue net, and then it just zooms way out. I don't think it ever got to nudging.
Concessions are important, my friend. You got to get them.
I guess, yeah.
When you're that far out of the play, you don't expect anything to happen.
But go get a snack. You score a goal.
I mean, we were talking about, right before that, I was saying how I think more pressure is on UT Arlington in this because nobody wants to get reverse swept. It is just, it's such a slap in the face. And then to own goal, it's just this is just falling apart at the seams right now.
Well, the Turbo Impersonation Contest is well underway. And how about nudging? Oh my goodness. When it rains, it pours, and everything is just a torrential downpour on that half of the field. What a junk.
Oh, baby. Cloudy skies ahead. Nudging gets his quote-unquote second goal of the game, but that was a great 50-50.
Oh, Jelly almost put that one through as well. UT Arlington has no clue what's going on right now. Another ball lofted in by the Arizona attack. Samba waiting for a ball that never reaches him. Jojo Cat's over towards Jelly, but it's got to be Nava that plays. But he burned all his boost to do so, what little he had. Now here goes Samba. He's got plenty in the tank. Have to take this himself, and it's cleared away by Jelly.
And right now, UT Arlington has zero midfield presence. It is just Arizona controlling everything. Nudging. He got that?
Yeah.
What?
He sure did. He sure did. What a redirect.
Oh my god.
Nava's got this all lined up, routine play, and he just didn't account for nudging being there. What is this series?
Gosh. Greatness in front of our eyes from nudging, just stepping up in the big time, getting a hattie here in Game 5. And right now, they could just do a victory lap with how slow UT Arlington's playing.
Put an asterisk next to that hat trick. Are you kidding me?
No.
Okay, yeah, you sure earned that first one. The most unnatural hat trick you'll ever see. Score another. Prove it wasn't a fluke, nudging.
I would have laughed if he just cooked, if he cooked or pinched that all the way downfield. I would have laughed so hard at you.
I would have got up and walked away. Twitch chat would have rejoiced.
Oh.
Adverse, trying to get anything going at all for the Arlington Mavericks. And he's got to be the guy that does. Got the demolition, but Nava didn't dive in. Still trying to keep the play alive, but nudging swats it away. And that might have been Arlington's best chance to put a goal on the right net. And Jelly dunks another one through.
Oh, they're toying with them at this point, playing with their food. Just, oh, look at Nava coming off the back wall, unsure of what's happening. And I love that. Using that back wall as an extra player, passing it to yourself. Good heads-up play from Jelly.
It has been, if this holds, and it does, thanks to Jelly. I mean, right now it's been 10 minutes since UT Arlington has put a ball on the right net, or put a ball into the right net. Samba finally forces one through with 52 to go.
If they come back from this, this is, one, not only all your fault because you just said, like, oh, it's been 10 minutes since they scored, and obviously they score because you just curse it. But, oh my, UT Arlington, I've seen crazier things, and the potential that they have, they could absolutely score 3 goals here. Oh, and the pass was just turned away from Jelly, but it's not too far out of the realm of possibility, right?
Oh, no. We've seen it in the rival series. We've seen it in the RLCS. We've seen it in qualifiers all over the place. This is out in front, but Jelly clears that away again. Jelly single-handedly dashing the comeback hopes of Texas Arlington. This is going to be as impressive a reverse sweep as I've ever seen. What a performance out of Jelly and Arizona.
I mean, they just put the clamp on them in Game 3. They came out, slapped him in the face, and told him, sit down. And they haven't stopped since. Such a massive performance here from Arizona, but moving forward, I just got to send a plea out to the players. Don't do this anymore. Don't come out games 1 and 2 flat. Play games 1 and 2 like they matter.
Yep. JoJo Cats. All the disrespect. Upside down, twirling in his own net. And that probably got under the skin of the Mavericks just a little bit. Hey, y'all played yourselves. They played out of their minds for, 16 minutes in this series. But that 16 minutes only spanned 2 games. 2.5, really. After that, it was all Arizona. That is, again, a dominant reverse sweep. And you know what? If I'm Arizona, yeah, I'm showing off a little bit too. Look at that. All orange on the right half.
Yep.
That is impressive. I said, Subi, we'd be talking about this one for a while as it pertains to tiebreakers and playoffs. Boy, I didn't have this in mind.
Yeah, we're going to be talking about this one for some time to come, my friend, especially when playoffs start inching closer and closer, because this one meant a lot to both of these teams. And I can't even say much more. That was incredible. The turnaround, they came out and it's like, oh, well, there goes my prediction. But guess what? I picked right. I picked Arizona to win it. And that wasn't biased like Corelli. It's because I used my brain.
Is that what the smoke was coming out of your ears before the series? Gotcha.
Are these on fire?
A little bit. Arizona, fantastic closer. We've got 3 excellent closers on the desk ready to send us home. F. Dot, take it away.